Yo, this is for my Noti gang only. If you want to be on my next video for a shout out, so only thing you have to do is like up the video and comment down below Noti gang, and I will pick 3 people to shout out for my next video on however many videos I post in that day. That's how many chances you can have for the notification shout out. And make sure you do subscribe, turn on notifications so you won't miss out on my daily videos. But anyways, y'all, let's get into this video. Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Chuck. Now for this video, I will be reacting to rappers getting rained on, featuring 6ix9ine, Playboi Carti, Foolio, and NBA YoungBoy. Everybody hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, follow all my social medias. That's at the top of this video. This is my first time watching this. Appreciate all the support lately, y'all. We've been going crazy. But anyways, y'all, let's get into this video.
The rap world can get crazy. When you're talking that talk and then out doing shows and posting your location on social media, anything can happen. Let's take a look at a few famous rappers who got ran up on in public. 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine has made a whole career out of making himself a walking target.
Everybody don't like 6ix9ine.
He's constantly dissing every other artist in the game, especially the ones who are really about that life and claims to be the toughest rapper in the industry. Even being labeled a snitch hasn't stopped him from dissing his enemies and telling the world to test his gangster. The crazy part is that no one has truly been successful at doing anything that would make him change his attitude, although many people have tried. Who could forget when 6ix9ine got attacked at the airport by some random goons? That was just a fist fight, and the rapper managed to get away without getting seriously hurt, but it was a viral moment. More recently, 6ix9ine got pressed by a bunch of Brooklyn gang members who allegedly had ties to the Wu. In July of this year, a video was uploaded to WorldStar that showed 6ix9ine getting pressed by the passengers of another vehicle while he was stopped in traffic. Whoever's recording the video can be heard yelling, "You a f***ing rat," and pointing the camera right at 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine just starts yelling back, and the people in the car start laughing.
You's a f***ing rat. Wow. You know the vibes. Outside, you heard? You good?
The video then switches to 6ix9ine's perspective, and he yells back at the car, "Ain't you the big Woo?" The guy responds, saying, "I'm the big Woo, yeah." Then 6ix9ine yells back, "Then move on me. Get out the car and move on me."
Ain't you the big Woo? Big Woo, yeah. Alright, so move on me. Move on me. Get out the car and move on me.
The dude in the other car just gets angry and calls him a but 6ix9ine keeps telling him to make a move. The car eventually just speeds away, and the video ends there. For those who don't know, the Wu is a large group in Brooklyn that's made up of smaller gangs. It's made up of Blood and Crip sets who are known to beef with another group called the Tros. Before his death, Pop Smoke used to rep the Wu, as do other popular Brooklyn
RP Pop Smoke. You can't say pop and forget the smoke.
rappers like Fabio Foreign and Sosa Geek.
Bobby.
So by calling himself Big Woo, whoever was in the other car was claiming to be a respected gangster in Brooklyn. We already know how 6ix9ine feels about being pressed, and he reacted like he always does, by telling his enemy to do something to prove they're really about that life. 6ix9ine has managed to take trolling to a new level. He knows that it's unlikely anybody's gonna do anything to him, not because he's the toughest rapper in the world, because it would probably be a suicide mission. There is so much attention on him, and he already has ties to law enforcement, so it would be damn near impossible for anyone to really do something to him and get away with it. Even if they don't like him as a person, very few people are going to risk their life for freedom just to prove a point about snitching if they aren't the ones he snitched on. So this is just another example of 6ix9ine pushing his luck and then somehow escaping untouched. But if you thought that was crazy, this next artist got ran up on after his attacker accused him of putting hands on his sister.
Playboi Carti.
Playboi Carti. Playboi Carti is another rapper who really isn't about that life. But
Man, what's up with these people painting their nails? I don't know nothing about that. I don't know why people do that.
unlike 6ix9ine, he doesn't claim to be a gangster and instead created his own lane that has earned him the respect of the hip-hop community. But that doesn't mean he can't get run up on, which is exactly what happened to Carti back in February. In the video, Carti can be seen getting approached by a random dude with his camera out. He starts calling Carti a and the rapper just asks, "What you pulling out your phone for, gang?" The guy responds by saying, "Cause you reaching," and Carti says that's because he doesn't know the dude. While they're arguing, Carti has his hand behind his back, out of the view of the camera, and it sounds like the guy is accusing him of having a gun on him. He tells him to put the pistol down and fight him, but Carti isn't going for it.
Put the pistol down. Put the pistol down and fight me. Put the pistol down and fight me.
He just starts clapping for the dude to show he isn't intimidated. The guy responds by saying that he doesn't need a pistol to whoop his ass. He then throws out a wild accusation and says, "If you put your hands on my sister again, I'll kill you."
Hey, you put your hands on my sister again, boy.
Ain't nobody putting nothing on this
I'm gonna
shit,
kill you,
bro.
boy. I'm gonna kill you. You gonna kill shit. Kill you, boy.
Carti immediately shuts him down and says that no one put hands on his sister. They just keep yelling insults at each other for a few more seconds, although Carti remains pretty calm throughout the whole video. At one point, the dude tells Carti that he ain't no real ass and that he ain't built like that. And Carti just says, if you feel like that, then it's cool. The dude then yells back, "F a pistol, what's your hands like?" It's hard to tell what happened next because the attacker is pointing the camera at the ground, but it seems like he either throws a punch or dodges one.
Pistol, what your hands like? What your hands like? Now, what y'all wanna do? Go. Put the phone down.
He then starts walking off, and the video ends not long after. Once the video leaked online, Carti addressed it on Twitter, writing, "I knocked bro out. He was being too crazy."
I'm
He doesn't
dead.
give any more details about the fight, but it doesn't seem like he was too worried about the confrontation. Carti handled himself well in the situation and definitely came out on top. He didn't lose his cool and only made a move after the guy made several threats. It's pretty bold that the attacker would continue to threaten him after realizing he had a gun, especially because the video he was recording proved Carti would have been acting in self-defense if he did decide to fire. Overall, it seems like the guy was just looking for clout and got what he deserved. He probably thought he could punk Carti because he's a street rapper, but ended up embarrassing himself in the process. This next rapper got run up on at the mall by a childhood friend, but refused to
Foolio.
acknowledge him. Foolio. Foolio has quickly become one of the biggest up-and-coming rappers from Florida, thanks to his beef with Young and Ace and his affiliates. Part of what has made Foolio blow up so quickly is his strategy of dissing his ops and his music, both alive and dead. While that tactic can help earn you some quick clout, it also comes with its danger. Both Foolio and Ace have lost several people close to them because of their beef, which has been fueled by diss tracks and shit talking on social media. Plus, while Foolio was in Tampa for Super Bowl weekend back in February, he got run up on by a rapper that he grew up with. In the video, a dude with the name DGK.ChicoCity on IG can be seen approaching Foolio with his phone out at the Tampa Mall. At one point, you can hear him yell, "I'm finna terrorize you, little," and then keeps talking shit and yelling at Foolio.
Terrorize you, little bro. Dang, boy. That's some shit dead, dog.
Foolio is surrounded by other dudes and just tries to avoid talking to the dude. At one point, Foolio straight up says that he's not with all that police shit and he doesn't want to talk. The guy just responds by saying, "What about all that tough shit?" And they seen who you really is in real life.
I'm saying though, all that tough shit, hey, what's up, cuz? You come to the city, that ain't it, cuz. They see who you really is. They see who you really is in real life. They see who you really is in real life right here.
Foolio just keeps saying that he doesn't want to talk to him and keeps walking away. Then the video ends without anything serious going down. After the incident, the dude who was pressing him went on IG Live and joked that he just ran into his favorite Duval rapper and that he must have been frightened because he really didn't want to talk too much.
But I just ran into my favorite Duval rapper on game. I think he was a little frightened by me because he ain't really, when I approached him, he didn't really want to talk too much. He was looking scared and shit.
He did another video later on where he told Foolio to swear on his dead homies that he didn't just run from one dude.
Put it on all your dead partners that you ain't just run from one. That all y'all ain't just run from one.
He also posted a photo of himself and Foolio when they were kids with the caption, "You was my son, dude. You can't even come on this block no more." Foolio followed up with his own social media post where he said that the dude was just a random clout chaser and that he didn't do anything to him. He also said that it was 8 verse 3 and everybody got polls, but they weren't about to go to jail if he wasn't even gonna do anything. Foolio did the smart thing and just ignored the man instead of letting the situation get out of control. He clearly could have done something to him if he wanted to, but it would have attracted the attention of police and he probably has a lot more to lose than the other guy. But that's the problem when you try to be a gangster and a famous rapper at the same time, especially when you made your name by dissing other people. If someone tries you, certain fans will expect you to do something. Even if it's a smarter move to just ignore it, some will say that you're not about that life unless you're willing to throw it all away. The video didn't seem to hurt Foolio too much and he still has a successful rap career ahead of him, but he needs to be smarter about how he moves when he's in public or the next situation might be even worse. This next rapper is a definition of an artist with
NBA YoungBoy. Let's see what happened to NBA YoungBoy, y'all. I want to know too.
one foot in and 1 foot out of the streets. So when a fan ran up on him, he almost shot the dude. NBA YoungBoy. NBA YoungBoy is one of the most popular street rappers in the game. Throughout his career, he's been arrested several times and is currently facing a federal firearm charge that could put him in jail for a while. But all the jail time and street drama only seems to add to YoungBoy's credibility, and he continues to do huge numbers despite being in and out of jail. But when you're as famous as YoungBoy and still have a foot in the streets, you have to be on guard at all times. Back in 2018, a group of fans spotted YoungBoy at a gas station and started yelling at him. When they got closer, YoungBoy let him know that he was about to pull out his gun on them because he thought they were ops. The fans seemed to be pretty entertained by his comments and start going crazy. But you have to be careful about how you approach a rapper like NBA YoungBoy, especially when he's solo at a gas station. Too many people in the city of Baton Rouge want him dead, so just ignore someone shouting his name from across a parking lot. Luckily, YoungBoy realized they were fans before anything got too crazy. It definitely would have been a bad look if he just smoked a random person in the parking lot for just wanting a picture. But the paranoia that comes with being in the streets is real, especially when you're world famous. So it's not surprising that YoungBoy almost busted out his gun when he realized he was being watched. This next rapper didn't come off quite as tough and ended up running from a dude who tried to fight him outside of Lenox Mall in Atlanta. King.
Who is this rapper? Comment down below if y'all really know something about him, cause I don't really know none.
King is a rapper from New Orleans who's better known for his questionable antics than his music. From kissing his brother on Instagram Live to getting caught stealing a juice box from a corner store, King has taken a lot of L's in his career. But possibly the most embarrassing moment was when he took off into a full sprint after getting pressed by someone in the parking lot of Lenox Mall. The incident was captured on camera and starts out with the rapper posing with who he probably thought was a fan. King starts throwing up gang signs in front of the camera and says, "Big B shit." The dude holding the camera suddenly snaps and calls King a and says that he'll beat his ass.
Crackhead, big B shit, you a you told I'll beat your ass.
You can see the look of absolute terror on the rapper's face as he realizes that he might actually have to fight. He does a pump fake and then just walks away, but the dude doesn't let up. He starts chasing King through the parking lot screaming, "I got my shit on me." He keeps recording the entire time he's chasing the rapper as he dodges cars and tries to get away. He eventually stops running and tries to play tough while his people are around, but he still just keeps backing up as the guy filming gets closer. The video ends without anything actually happening, but at that point, the damage to King's reputation had already been done. It wouldn't have been as bad if he didn't start the video by throwing up a bunch of gang signs and talking a bunch of blood talk, only to run away scared seconds later. Overall, that's the reason why King can only go viral for his wild behavior and not his music, because fans can tell that he isn't authentic. He might want to try a different lane than being a gangster rapper. Otherwise, he's gonna keep ending up in situations like this. If you thought this video was crazy,
Make sure to do subscribe, turn on notifications, follow all my social medias at the top of this video. Appreciate all the support lately, y'all. We've been going crazy. Comment down below how you feel about these rappers getting ran up on. But anyways, y'all, I'm out.